Out of all the traditional clothing we have discussed previously, Qipao is the most special one because of its popularity both at home and overseas. In this session, we will particularly focus on the history, design, fabrics, and colors of Qipao. The Qipaos you might be familiar with are tight-fitting and associated with the Shanghainese socialites of the 1960s. In fact, Qipao has a long, complex, and interesting history, involving the rise and fall of the Qing dynasty, the Republic of China, women's liberation, opening up of China, westernization, and a revival in the 1980s. Originating from a type of Manchurian female garment, it quickly developed, becoming very popular from 1912 to 1949. Its main characteristics are a mandarin collar, fitted waist, Chinese knotted buttons, hemmed slits on two sides, and a tailored form fit. It is usually made from satin brocade, silk, or cotton. Some are even beautifully embroidered. After the Qing dynasty was overthrown in 1919, women were prohibited from wearing qipaos and were forced to inhabit more traditional gender roles, while men became accustomed to trousers. But gradually, during the ensuing Republic of China period, Chinese people began to learn Western cultures and concepts, and some took a loud and proud approach to striving for gender equality. Young intellectual women fought against traditional values and customs, such as foot binding, by flaunting their bodies. By the 1910s, traditional gender roles were being questioned, and women wanted to go to school, have careers, and a greater voice outside of the domestic sphere. From 1920 to 49, urban women started wearing qipaos as a form of protest. Since then, the dress slowly began to become incorporated into everyday life, and the movement gained traction when political figures like Song Qingling, one of the leaders during the Republic of China's revolution, started wearing qipaos. In 1929, the national government declared the qipao to be the national dress of Chinese women. The dress was tailored to emphasize and flatter a woman's body. It became more form-fitting. A high slit was introduced for some of the more daring designs. From then, the qipao became as much a symbol of sexuality as it was one of tradition. The qipao started to become an even more global trend when it became a uniform for Taiwanese flight attendants, elevating the garment as a luxurious, professional, and high-class uniform. From 1949 to the 1970s, the qipao suffered a decline in popularity, as it was seen as antiquated and indicative of bygone Chinese traditions that were halting progress and modernization. People favored more practical and westernized workwear such as jackets and trousers. During the Cultural Revolution, many tailors fled to Hong Kong, where their traditional Chinese silhouettes fused with westernized trends and patterns. It wasn't until the 1980s that Qipao regained popularity. Chinese people started returning to their traditions and cultural roots, and discovered newfound inspiration in the Qipao for pageant wear, wedding dresses, and film costumes. By going through the history of Qipao, you may see Qipao has proven itself to be an evolving and adaptive piece of clothing that has persevered despite controversy. The charm of Qipao lies in its unique design and exquisite tailoring techniques. The feminine curve and oriental delicacy are fully displayed by the combination of elements, including the collar, front piece, shoulders, sleeves, chest, waist, hips, hem and slits, etc. For both convenient movement and aesthetic appearance, the parts like shoulder, chest, waist, hips, and hem are accurately measured to keep the Qipao neither too loose nor too tight. As you can see, the traditional stand-up collar with a symmetrical design perfectly presents the curve of the wearer's neck. Nowadays, the stand-up collar is diversified and tailored to the customer's needs. The choices may include high collar, low collar, wave-shaped collar, water drop-shaped collar, and V-shaped collar, etc. Edging. Edging is a technique wrapping the borders at the collar band, cuffs, slits, and the hem of the Qipao. The same width of the edge requires meticulous effort and accurate needlework. Button knotting. Knot button, pankou, frog button, exquisite knot button is the best demonstration of a Qipao. Telling from the Chinese name pankou, we know it is made in a way that the cloth strips are woven into different patterns. Except for the practical use of fixing the front piece, knot button also serves decoration function. There might be butterfly-shaped button, the pipa-shaped button, and the chrysanthemum-shaped button. Material: silk, brocade, lace, cotton, etc. Silk is a luxurious fabric type for Qipao dresses that is known for its smooth and soft texture. Many elegant Qipaos are made with silk. Since silk is glossy and can be dyed easily, silk Qipaos can often come in various colors. Pros: soft and smooth, absorbent. Cons: very delicate, easy to wrinkle and snag. Style: silk Qipaos are perfect for people who want a sophisticated look. Cleaning and care: dry clean or use delicate detergent to hand wash silk dresses in cold water. Avoid soaking silk dresses in water for a long time. No bleaching or ruining. Brocade is the most traditional type of fabric found in Chinese clothing and is widely used to make high-quality Qipaos. In ancient China, wearing brocade dresses was a symbol of wealth and nobility. Even in modern times, a brocade qipao is one of the most popular styles of Chinese dresses. Brocade fabric is a strong woven fabric with a rich and draping style. It usually has elaborate patterned designs featuring auspicious symbols with gold and silver threads. Many brocade qipaos are also paired with intricate panko. Pros: sturdy, colorful, stunning patterns. Cons: stiffer and doesn't have much stretch. Style: the rich and traditional brocade fabric is perfect for a luxurious formal autumn or winter outfit. Cleaning and care: brocade dresses are best dry cleaned. If cleaning by yourself, it's safe to hand wash it in cold water with a delicate detergent. Dry naturally in the sheet. Lace is often used as an overlay material in modern qipaos. Lace was first popularized in Europe during the 16th century and became widely used in fashion. Today, you'll see many modern-style qipaos in Chinese fashion where lace is often incorporated as a delicate, sumptuous fabric. Lace fabric helps give qipao dresses a light and open feel with a touch of elegant romance. Pros: soft, light, and airy. Cons: fragile and transparent. Style: lace is a perfect choice for a summer qipao wedding dress. Cleaning and care: dry clean or wash in cold water or warm water with gentle laundry detergent. Dry naturally and avoid hot ironing. Cotton might be the most popular material for casual qipaos. Many people choose cotton qipaos because of its affordability and durability. In addition, cotton fabric is absorbent, breathable, and soft to touch. Pros: durable, breathable, soft, and affordable. Cons: can wrinkle and shrink easily. Style: cotton qipaos are often worn in everyday life or for casual events, but it's suitable for many occasions. Its absorbance and breathability make it an ideal material for the summer. Cleaning and care: most cotton dresses are machine washable. Use cold or warm water to wash to prevent it from color fading and shrinking. Hang to dry to avoid shrinkage. Color: while there is no one color specifically associated with qipaos, for Chinese weddings, red definitely is the only choice. Red in Chinese culture symbolizes everything you could ever want: good luck, happiness, and joy. That's why the envelopes you get for Chinese New Year are also red. Brides, therefore, also typically choose red for the Chinese wedding dress for good fortune. One great way to add some additional color to your modern qipao is to use a different color for the trim around the collar, sleeves, and panko. To sum up, in this session, we have learned about the history, design, fabrics, and colors of qipao. Thanks for your watching.